My name is Eli, the Restorer, and have been doing a bunch of stuff on YouTube. So if you want to learn more about restoring us to wholeness, and I've had an amazing journey in life. I'll be 68 in July. I can't believe that. But I feel younger than most 30-year-olds, partly because of this meditation, what it does. So back in 2006, I was studying with Rabbi Joe Baxt, and he had a connection with Rick Strassman, Dr. Rick Strassman. He's a psychiatrist, and Strassman was doing studies in the 90s on DMT, the spirit molecule, something that comes out of our pineal gland. And so between what their connection did and my connection with Rabbi Joe, today we're going to do the completed version of the Pineal meditation. And it's very Kabbalistic, but the cool thing for me is we're going to use a Muslim temple, we're going to use Jewish traditions, and it's being taught by somebody that was raised Catholic. So you talk about unifying everything. So we're going to stimulate our pineal gland for 20 minutes through breath, and I'll show you the breathing. I'm a professional rebirther, so the breathing goes like. Now, if you're new to this, you may not want to go that fast, but the purpose of the breathing is you're doing something else. You're going to stimulate your pineal gland for 5 minutes. Now, the pineal gland sits right here in about the middle of the brain. And so by doing this breathing, imagine a straw at the back of your neck, the occipital area. You go through the brain, through the pineal gland, and out. And then on the exhale, you bring these two tails around. Imagine a smaller version of that. So what we're going to do is breathe in through the pineal, out the forehead. On the exhale, come back around. For 5 minutes, we're rotating, okay? The next 15 minutes, we're going to do a bigger toroidal field, and this is symbolic of many things. We got the 7 chakras: left brain, right brain, middle brain. And you imagine you start at your root chakra. On the inhale, we come all the way up through the pineal, out the crown, but instead of like Kundalini energy, on the exhale, we bring these two tails back around. So we're using serpent energy, and there's a whole thing that we're going to be talking about on my YouTube video about serpent energy. So we're going to do that for 15 minutes. Good. After the 20 minutes, you go back to your normal breathing, but you want to keep the torus rotating. Now, you don't have to see any of this. Eli is not a very extremely visual person, but if you set your intention, boom, it's happening. So 20 minutes, we're slowing our breathing down to normal, and then we're going to go to Jerusalem. This is the Dome of the Rock that's a Muslim temple. That's where Muhammad ascended from. But under that rock, or under that dome, is a rock. And that rock has a lot of meaning in the Jewish tradition. It's just a rock. What do they got a temple of the rock for? Well, both Jewish temples were built there. Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac. Jacob had his dream there, which is kind of like what we're going to do today, a dream vision. In the Kabbalistic tradition, that is the primary vortex between this world and the next world. So when I say imagine seeing the rock, you're going to be seeing this rock, and then imagine seeing yourself laying on the rock. Okay, now we're on the rock. Now you got to put on your earmuffs. Sandalphone on the left ear, Metatron on the right ear. And this is a handout from Rabbi Joel's website, City of Luz. And the two angels, these Sandalphon and Metatron, were on the Ark of the Covenant. Now, they were there for decorations partly, but there were bigger reasons. When you have these two angels and the foundation stone connected, it amplifies the energy between this world and the next world. So when I say put your earmuffs on, just imagine left ear, right ear. I'll tell you who they are. And then you're going to walk up through the back of your neck, the occipital area, just like you're walking into your pineal gland. And you're going to keep your attention and your focus there the whole time. because we're going to be blindfolded. We use these mind folds. They're really good. Throughout this whole meditation, you want to keep your focus up here. In the Jewish tradition, the pineal gland is the only part of our body that is still connected to the tree of life before the fall. These are connected to the tree of knowledge, black and white, good or bad, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to walk into your pineal gland, and if you're interested in learning more about the pineal gland in the Jewish tradition, Rabbi Joel did a documentary on Gaia, the website, and you just go to the Gaia website, type in pineal gland, and then look for Rabbi Joel. It's called The Foundation Stone of Consciousness. He's got a book on that too if you're interested. So we're sitting, laying on the pineal gland. We're keeping our focus here. Then, with your intention, we're going to connect our pineal glands today with everybody doing this meditation. I call it the pineal internet to connect us. And then once we've done that, we're going to connect our pineal glands to everybody in the world. And I came up with a number. My friend Ben did this. He's a mathematician. In the Chicago area in northwest Indiana, where Eli is located, we need 189 people doing this meditation to affect our geographical area. So only 189 of us can affect almost, I think it's 3.6 million people. You just need a minimum number. This is the equation that Greg Braden uses in his book, Divine Matrix. Okay, so now we've connected our pineal gland, and we're going to say a sacred sound or a chant. It's called Ma-Kom, M-A-K-O-M. And we're just going to go Ma-Kom. And you do that for as long as you want to, and you'll hear me doing it. And then you just let go. You want whatever you see with this third eye, don't look at it with these eyes, because number one, you're going to be blindfolded or wearing a towel or something over your eyes. When we're looking from this eye, it's tied into more of the right brain side of us. As soon as these tap in, we go logical, analytical, left brain. So whatever you see with that eye, just take it in. Don't go like, what is that? I've had things come to me at the beginning when I was learning this in 06, and then boom, it would go because I went left brain. Any of your senses can be utilized today. I don't always see a lot when I do this, but I feel a lot. Sometimes I smell things, I hear things, I sense things around me. So any of our senses are going to be utilized with this. It depends on how much you can let go into this meditation. It's kind of like skydiving. You just jump out and go hang gliding, right? From the beginning, I said this meditation reminds me of a near-death experience from all the stuff that I'd studied. And then I found a great questionnaire by Dr. Grayson. He's done studies with near-death people. And in this questionnaire, I've given it to many of the people that have done this meditation, including Eli, and we've scored over 20 points, which is high, which is saying you're having a near-death experience without the death part. You're going into other realms. When you're done today, you want to be careful driving, and just know that you're going to be altered for a while. If you have any questions or comments for Eli, please send it to me and we'll respond. But I ask people to be kind. If this isn't for you, that's fine. I accept that. It's not for everybody. We're just looking for 9,000 people in the world to do that, because that's the minimum number we need to create the unity consciousness that most of us are craving. I have a quote from Dr. Strassman's book by Sigmund Freud about our ego, and it says the ego is first and foremost a body ego. It's about survival, keeping us safe, etc., getting our needs met. With no body, what's left? So if you can really get into this today, and it may take you 20 minutes, be okay with that. Sometimes I can get there really quick after we do the 20-minute initiation and the Ma-Kom, and sometimes it takes me a little while, so just be okay with that. But once you move into your right brain, the magic will start to happen. And I'm not real big in analyzing things when I do this. So I was doing that, that was that. I just take it in because the essence of this meditation raises your vibration. And then the more you do this, the more you're living in your third eye, your pineal gland, which is the unity consciousness grid. So if you've got to use the washroom, do it now, because we're going to do this for an hour. Get yourself a comfortable place, get something to cover your eyes, and we'll get going in about 2 minutes. Thank you. Everything that I just explained to you guys, I'll be explaining again. Let me get my little... Sometimes I got this thing on for my hair, and I feel like there's a little knife sticking in the back of my neck. So, okay. So we're going to get ready. And like I said, the first 5 minutes, we're going to be stimulating the back of the neck through the forehead. And then after that, we're going to do the big toroidal fuel. I call it the furnace. You're just building energy and building energy. It's almost like you do this long enough and you can feel you take off. I can't prove that. I can't explain it. But the power of this breathing and using the torus is kind of like rocket fuel to get us from this world. And that's what Rick Strassman calls dimethyltryptamine, DMT. He calls it the spirit molecule. It's a vehicle between this world and other worlds. All right, I'm going to restart this, and we're going to get going. So we're going to breathe to the back of the head through the forehead for 5 minutes. Okay, now bring your breathing down to normal, but keep that torus rotating with your intention. And let's imagine seeing that stone in Jerusalem. Just see with your mind's eye, and then see yourself laying on it. Good. Now let's put on our earmuffs. Sandalphon on the left ear and Metatron on the right ear. And from the back of your neck, the occipital area, just imagine walking up little stairs and plant yourself in your pineal gland with your intention, and keep your focus and consciousness there and on your third eye for the rest of this meditation. Now, let's connect our pineal glands to everybody doing this meditation today. Just say, my intention is to connect my pineal gland to anybody doing this meditation today in the world. And now let's connect this group with the whole group. We're going to connect our pineal glands to everybody's pineal gland in the world to create unity consciousness. It's a big ask, but somebody's got to do it. And I'm going to turn the music up a little, and we're going to do the sacred chant Mach Home for as long as you want, and let go, and let's see where you go. the buzzing started almost immediately, just the vibration and that, and it just got stronger. And what I felt today was just this peace, overwhelming peace and calm, and feeling part of everything. Visually, I kept seeing objects, some beautiful colors, and when I do this, I don't like try to figure it out. Maybe later I reflect on it, of course, but just that over sense of calm and peace. So I hope you guys got some of this and the others that we connected to. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. We got to figure out what's going on with the phone we're using. But again, for our area, Northwest Indiana and Chicago and the suburbs, we're looking for 189 Pineal warriors to start affecting this area, and then 9,000 to connect across the world with others to share this amazing what Eli is feeling right now. And I thank everybody for joining me today. I know you've got a busy life, but you know, the unity consciousness, I see it a lot out there, but Eli's mission is to make it happen. And I know that sounds rather ridiculous to some people and even to the human side of me. But my Lord, we got to do something. Nothing else has worked. All right, God bless. See you guys later.